here we are again. It seems like I just left you last night. Oh, wait a second, that's because I did just leave you last night. And I was up late putting together that video, editing that fine Stack Monster production for you to enjoy. I hope you enjoyed it. We're back here today on the 24th, a Sunday, for game number 3 of the tournament. The Thunder today take on Team THOS. That spells THOS. I have no idea what that means, but there you have it. So I hear the coach in the background. You probably don't want to look at me anymore, so let's watch some basketball. What do you say? You're tuned in to Stack Monster Productions. We get the camera set up here. Looks like we are good to go as Team THOS takes the court and then leaves the court. We'll set the starting lineup for the Thunder. Number 32, Johnny McCauley. Number 21, Patrick Rooney. Number 6, Sean Lawler. Number 11, Marty Mahoney. And number 11 again, Mr. Timothy Christ. Thunder went 1-1 yesterday, a 2-point loss to the IYB Blaze and an 11-point victory over the Community Baptist Church Conquerors from somewhere in the United States. We're going to pause and wait for the officials. Although some parents would probably prefer to play a game without officiating, it is a necessary evil. Stay tuned. The Thunder break the huddle as we have zebras in the house. We have an editorial correction. We have since found out, Johnny Mnemonic on the spot, that THOS stands for the House of Sports. They are a new program out of Sparta, New Jersey, running out of the old Dreamfields location. Brings back memories of the old Northwest Jersey Bruins. We set for the opening tip. Thunder maintained the same lineup they had, 2 14-minute halves. You are tuned into the Stack Monster Productions, and we are watching the Ball is in Your Hands tournament on April 24th, 2016. The opening tip, run down by Mahoney of the Thunder. Mahoney into the paint. Shot is blocked by number 24 of THOS, or the House of Sports. Patrick Rooney into the paint. He misses. House of Sports comes down with the rebound, and they will go on the offense. Stolen by Rooney. Rooney has a clear lane to the basket. He lays it up with the right hand and in for a 2-0 lead. Thunder do have a distinct height advantage over the House of Sports right now, but don't let that fool you, folks. I know basketball is a big man's game as the ball is deflected out of bounds. It was tipped, I think, by Lawler or Rooney. I was too busy talking. I really wasn't paying attention. So I guess they're going to cut my salary. Overloads the play as I adjust my tripod. 13 minutes, 1 minute elapsed. Mahoney with a look. Back iron. Board to House of Sports. Number 32, McCauley with the personal foul. His first. I can usually remember up to the first. Good job. House of Sports will inbound. Double dribble is the call. Possession over to the Thunder. Rooney drives right, dishes out to McCauley. McCauley with a miss. Pressure by Mahoney in the backcourt. THOS gets it over. Stolen. Tipped from the backside by Christ and stolen away by Mahoney. Mahoney to the basket. Floater. Off the right side of the rim. McCauley goes sky high, tries to grab it, but deflects it out of bounds. THOS has it. Number 24 will inbound for the House of Sports. He finds number 11 cutting back to the ball. Bounce pass. They have 10 seconds to get over half court. stripped by Rooney. The House of Sports gets it back. Nice feed inside the number 11. He misses the bucket but draws the contact. That's a 1-1. We have two 11s on the court. I'm not sure which number 11 they got. It could have been Mahoney, it could have been Christ. Either way, there's too many 11s out there. I am confused. Number 11 at the line. First free throw attempt is long. Thunder lead the game 2-0 with 2 minutes elapsed here in the first half. Second free throw rattles around, doesn't go down. Squeezed by Lawler, who gets fouled by number 24. McCauley brings the ball up. Mahoney to the right, Rooney to the left. Lawler and Chris down low in the post. They float it in the Lawler. Two defenders converge. The Thunder push it back out. Chris takes their pass down low, rattles in around the rim, no good. Lawler grabs the board, he draws the foul. They whistle number 11 for the House of Sports with his personal foul. That's his first. Lawler, number 6, will shoot 2, looking to extend a 2-0 lead for the Thunder. First one is no good. So far, not a free throw clinic on either end. Let's see if Lawler can. Thunder can't convert on the free throws, and the House of Sports will inbound the ball. Number 11. The ball was just a little bit too high and sailed out of bounds. Thunder take it on the near sideline. Low scoring first couple of minutes of action here at Coastal Sports West in Fairfield, New Jersey. 3-second violation on the Thunder. Thunder lead 2-0, 11 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock here in the first half of action. The Ball in Your Hands tournament is sponsored by bballshootout.com. 24 to the basket, and he ties the game at 2 for the House of Sports. Lawler gets up slowly, limps back, but he's going to shake it off. A team player. McCauley. Ball deflects off of Mahoney's hands and out of bounds. Turnover on the Thunder. Mahoney with the steal off the inbound. Into the paint. Bounce past McCauley. McCauley, right hand, short. Number 24, he's short. Lawler altered that shot. McCauley came up with the loose ball under the basket for the Thunder. McCauley swings it left. Three-pointer is nothing but net. Paul Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and he'll knock that bucket down the drain. Three-pointer by Mahoney. 5-2 Thunder. Chris picks up a personal foul. That's his first or his second, depending on which number 11 got the first one. Number 4 checks into the game for the House of Sports, replacing number 21. Number 4 mans the point guard, guarded by Mahoney. McCauley with a little slip, but he's there defensively. Forces his man in the paint, kicks the ball back out. Lawler drives his man baseline, under the basket, too deep. Shot hits the bottom of the rim. Mahoney into the paint. Over to Lawler. Lawler from just outside the elbow. No good. Christ on the floor. Tim Christ selling out for the Thunder. He dives on the floor, but as he slid, the ball skidded out of bounds with his hands attached. And that will be a team THOS possession. 9 minutes and 37 seconds. After 2 games yesterday and a lot of jabbering so far today, I feel my voice starting to fade. So we'll see if I have enough energy in the tank to complete this mission. Coach Dawson going over strategy on the bench with the Thunder, while Coach Stackhouse, over by the bench, talking to the guys, giving them some feedback, pumping up the troops. We'll have substitutions for the Thunder. We'll set the lineup for you in just a moment. Number 0, Jake Felix has checked into the game. Steal by number 23, Nick Erico, who also just checked into the game. Along with Matt Mandela, number 21. We have a suitcase on the Thunder. First travel of the game. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, when you travel, you bring yourself a suitcase. Erico, Felix, Chris. Oh, also, Ari Akin into the game, and he blocks the shot right off the bat. Ari Akin, number 25 for the Thunder. Comes into the game. I missed him initially, but he makes his presence felt right away. Thunder lead 5-2. Ball fake, dribble right, and number 4 drains it. Number 4 checked into the game a moment ago, and he's already made an immediate impact as he slices the Thunder lead to 1. Stripped in the paint, but Erico still strong enough to take it to the basket. He misses. Good job, guys. Ari Akin grabs the rebound, flips it out to Felix. Felix, they move the ball left. Reach-in foul by number 4. Pass intended for Mandela. Mandela deflects it. Over to number 24. Number 24 into the paint. Ball rolls out of bounds. Last touched by the Thunder. Thunder with a 1-point lead, 5-4. There. 2 takes it. Over to the point. Guarded by Mandela. Felix on the defense. Fights around the screen. Ball was tipped by Chris right in the hands of Oken. Ari Oken to the left. Mandela with a quick pass. Thunder moving the ball good on this possession. Let's see if they can cash it in. Erico, oh, beautiful feed into Chris. Chris shot blocked. Tipped out of bounds over to Team THOS. Thunder applying the pressure in the back court. Ball's loose. Quick timeout by the coach of the House of Sports, recognizing that his team was about to turn that ball over on the possession. He's going to set the press break for the House of Sports, and we're going to take a little break here on the Thunder Television Network, which you can find on Stack Monster Productions on YouTube.com. Thunder are going to keep the pressure on, despite the House of Sports coach reach in from behind on Felix. Erico guards the inbound. And Chris, with a hand in the face of number 11, his counterpart on the House of Sports, forces a turnover. Felix takes the ball up court off the inbound feed from Erico. Felix over to the right. Erico, beautiful feed by Erico into Oken, and Oken converts. Excellent ball movement by Erico, Felix, and Oken. Good hustle defense. Erico from the backside tips it away. Felix comes up with it. Great defense by Felix and Erico for the Thunder. Erico dribbles right, crosses over. We have a 3-second violation. That's the second of the game for the Thunder. Midway through the first half of action, the Thunder leads 7-4. Floated in. Number 11 was behind the defense, but the ball skipped through his hands. Jump shot is good for number 33, and the House of Sports cuts it to 1, 7-6. Mandela has it on the right. Into Oken. Oken flips it back out. Ball fake, pass to the left to Felix. Felix gets it stripped away. Good hustle by number 4. Don't know his name, but I like his game. Number 4, selling out to the House of Sports. He's got a bucket. He's diving for the loose ball. Thunder have it. Officials timeout as Team THOS was in the midst of a change, kind of like a line shift change in hockey, if you will. Thunder will try it again. Officials trying to make sure Team THOS didn't have a power play. Mandela over to Erico. Erico into Oken. Oken guarded by 2. Ball's loose on the floor. Oken on it. Jump ball. Belongs to Team THOS. Rooney checks back into the game, number 21 for the Thunder. Erico nearly stole the inbounds. Number 4 trying to make things happen. Nice move inside. He can't convert. Number 11 grabs the offensive rebound and draws the contact. He will shoot 2 with a chance for the lead with 6:01 on the clock here in the first half of action. House of Sports connects on the first. The game is all knotted at 7. Second one is no good. Rooney runs it down. Mandela ran right into number 4. Erico saves the possession. He'll bring the ball. Number 4 with a tenacious defense, and he forces a backcourt violation. They put number 4 in the game. They may not take him out. He's playing one heck of a game. Timeout in the action with 5 minutes and 47 seconds left in game number 3 between the New Jersey Thunder and the House of Sports out of Sparta, New Jersey. We are all knotted up at 7 apiece. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think coaches Dawson and Stackhouse are telling the Thunder right now? I'll give you a few seconds to pontificate on the subject. They break the huddle and head back out onto the court. Thunder in a bit of an offensive funk right now. Both teams, in fact, as a total of only 14 points have been scored thus far here in the first half. Dig in on the defensive end. Looking to deny. Oken with a handoff forces a bad shot, but another offensive rebound by number 11. His miss is corralled by Rooney for the Thunder. Go back on offense, looking to get a bucket on this possession. McCauley over to Erico on the left. Erico with a little hook pass into Rooney. Rooney's shot is long. Oken grabs another rebound. Into the paint goes Erico with the left hand. Passes it to Rooney. Out to Felix on the left side. Good help defense down low by Team THOS. The House of Sports doing an excellent job defensively. helping out one another. Bounce pass into Oaken. Stolen away. And they're going to push on Oaken.
Who got called on that?
Erico guarding number 4. There it is. Off the help comes Felix. Miss. Oaken grabs the rebound. Over to Mandela.
Come on, Daryl.
Felix and Rooney take turns handing off the ball. Felix has it. Mandela. Inside to Oaken. Oaken! Oh! Rattles around, doesn't go down.
Nice.
Offensive blast by Rooney. Mandela. Over to Felix. Back to Mandela. He has a look. Kenny Willie. No. Short. Grabbed by Rooney. Rooney stripped from behind. Falling to the ground. He gets it over to Erico. Erico is fouled! And Erico will go to the line for the and one attempt. The bucket makes it 9-7 with 1 to come and 4 minutes 11 seconds on the clock. Johnny McCauley back into the game, number 32 for the Thunder. Erico's shot rattles the mound, doesn't go down. House of Sports has it, trailing by 2, 4:08. First half action. McCauley with the job of guarding number 4 defensively. Erico does a nice job on the left side on number 2. Number 11 takes it to the basket. Stripped by Erico. And out of bounds. Good defensive play. Quick hands by Nick Erico, number 23. Nice inside to number 11. And number 11 now will look to complete a three-point play of his own as his bucket ties it up. And he'll go to the free throw line for the lead for the House of Sports with 3:45 remaining in the half. Rattles around, doesn't go down. Thunder saved by Oaken. Oaken's playing a heck of a game. Everywhere on the glass, he's there. Erico, down low, Erico! Erico off the nice feed. I didn't see who got the ball into him, but it was a heck of a pass. And the Thunder back out in front, 11-9. Oaken back defensively. He backs off, not wanting to pick up a second or third foul. And number 11 is able to convert. And speaking of 11, the score is tied at that number, 11 all. Bounce pass inside, goes through the wickets on Rooney. Number 3 ties him up. Thunder will keep the ball as number 6, Lawler, checks back into the game. Lawler's got a mismatch over on the left side. Lawler into the paint, left hand. Oh, if it wasn't for bad luck, we'd have none at all on that shot as Lawler had a good look and it just bounced out of off the back of the rim. Number 11, he converts. Number 11 doing the damage inside for the House of Sports. Thunder have to come up with an answer for him. Box him out, keep him away from the basket. Thunder trail for the first time. Inside the Rooney, on the floor. This time the House of Sports will have it. Thunder trail, 13-11. 2.5 minutes left. Thunder jump it right back. Thunder giveth the Thunder, take it back away. As Felix is in there on the tie-up. Erico looks for a cutter. Doesn't find one, so he gets out to Felix on the perimeter. In the Rooney. Rooney with the right hand banks it off the glass for a tie score at 13. Full court pressure. This is where the Thunder usually make their mark. But not that possession.
Jay, pop out.
As the House of Sports was able to beat the pressure. Number 24 takes it into the lane.
Good job.
He draws the contact. Looks like they might have got Rooney. They did. 2 shots for the House of Sports. Mahoney and Chris back into the game for the Thunder. Score was tied at 7, tied at 9, tied at 11, and tied at 13. And with the miss on the first shot, it remains tied at 13. One more to come. Second one looks good, and it is. The House of Sports lead 14-13 with 2 minutes left. Erico's pass through the hands. House of Sports comes up with it. Floater in the lane is no good. They grab the board. Number 11 into the paint. Blocked by Lawler. Lawler comes up with it. Great play by Sean Lawler. Johnny McCauley handles the point. Quick pass to Mahoney. Mahoney, jab step into Lawler. Lawler gets the contact, and Lawler will shoot 2 with the Thunder trailing by 1. Good quick ball movement by the Thunder on that possession. McCauley to Mahoney, who saw Lawler right away in the paint, and Lawler knew what to do. And he knows what to do on the first free throw as he ties the score at 14. 1:25 on the clock here in the first half. Lawler shooting for the lead. And he drains it. 15-14, Thunder. Chris Lawler with the task of guarding number 11 in the post for the House of Sports. Chris with the steal. Chris. Number 3 for the House of Sports came up backside, going for the steal and deflected it out of bounds. Chris will inbound it at the 1:10 mark of the first half. Lawler into Chris. Chris to the basket. Chris rattles in and out. No good. Loose ball. THOS has it. THOS loses it. Turnover on the House of Sports. 1 minute to go. Thunder with a 1-point lead. McCauley finds Lawler in the paint. Lawler left to Erico. Back to McCauley. McCauley, Mahoney. 45 seconds. McCauley drives, dishes, bounce pass. Mahoney. The jump ball. Belongs to the House of Sports. Shot. Hard passes. Ball's on the floor. House of Sports has it. Erico strips it. Loose. McCauley comes up with the loose ball. Up the right side. Spins. Loses the handle. House of Sports has it. Lawler and Chris get back defensively. Take away the fast break opportunity. There's a three-pointer. Is good for a 2-point lead. 17-15 as time runs out. That shot will not count. What a shame if he could have launched it just a half a second sooner. It was a nice shot by Mahoney, but all for naught as the Thunder go to halftime trailing by a score of 17-15. Thunder take the ball to start the second half, trailing by 2, 17-15. Crawley, Erico, Rooney. Rooney takes the feed from Erico. Rooney is good, and the Thunder tie it up. Chris and Felix on the court for the Thunder. Ball's loose. Felix dives out of bounds for the ball. Number 0, Jake Felix. The rock belongs to the House of Sports. They go backcourt to number 4.
Come on, Daryl.
He should be fresh as he sat at the end of the first half. Most of the damage by the House of Sports has been done by number 4 and number 11. Number 11 sets a screen on Erico. Baseline. Christ is there, but the House of Sports number 24 is able to shoot over the top of them, and they lead by 2, 19-17. I'm going to grab Felix on that. That pass was intercepted. Felix trying to go for it. Made contact. Picked up the personal foul. Shakes off the sore shoulder as Team THOS will inbound the ball on the near sideline. Erico will guard the inbound. Felix guarding number 4. 12:42 remaining in the game. They get it into number 11. Sea of hands there. Number 11 misses the shot. Erico with the board. McCauley flips it right over to Felix in the Rooney. Rooney spins. Hook shot is no good. THOS with the rebound. Pressure by Erico. Erico's all over the court defensively. Bumps in from behind and gets whistled for the personal. THOS has the ball with a 2-point lead.
Watch your stuff.
Number 4 floats it up high. Number 11 grabs the board. He misses. Thunder will take the rock as the ball skipped out of bounds and off the wall. McCauley with Christ on the left, Felix on the right. Rooney down low with Erico into Christ. Christ gets it to go! Tim Christ with the bucket, and the score is tied once again at 19. Steal by McCauley. McCauley fouled. Johnny on the spot. Number 32. Erico. Rooney's right there on the inbounds. Oh, he misses. Stolen away by Team THOS. And Team THOS puts them back in the lead. Thunder got what they wanted on inbound, but could not convert the bucket. McCauley over to Erico. Erico puts it on the floor, into the paint. Floater is no good. Fight for the loose ball, out of bounds. Off of the Thunder. They trail 21-19 with 11.5 minutes left in the game. McCauley tips it. They roll it on the floor and get it over court just in the nick of time. The shot is no good. Number 11 is there for the rebound and he puts it back in. They have got to box number 11 out. There is no doubt about it. He is everywhere. And the Thunder with their biggest deficit of the game at 4 inside the Rooney. Rooney with the right hand, he banks it in. Cuts the lead in half, 23-21. Thunder with the pressure on the inbounds. Erico. Mismatch down low. Number 11, he's too strong. Grabbed by Rooney. Rooney on the run. Rooney has a lane. Too strong. Felix came down with it. Over to McCauley. McCauley short. McCauley hustles back defensively. He alters that shot. Number 11 is there again. He can't convert. 24 grabs it. Number 10 blocked by Erico. Erico with the loose ball. Erico into traffic. Out of traffic. Inside. Chris. Oh, Felix with the at 23. Tipped by Chris, over to McCauley. McCauley to Rooney. Rooney deflected out of bounds. Great job defensively by number 24 of the House of Sports. All knotted at 23 with 10 minutes left in the game. Into Chris again. This time Chris. Oh, the assist on the inbound from Erico. Steal on the inbounds, is it? No, almost. Flipped up. Number 11 with the nice catch. Felix was in his kitchen. Jay Hope. Inside. Good job defensively. Too strong. Another miss by Team THOS. This time Felix grabs it. Thunder lead by 2, 25-23. McCauley, floater, rolls on in! Go, Johnny, go, go! Wait, was that Johnny or was that Felix? That was Johnny. Johnny be good. Tipped by Erico. Oh, you see Johnny on the spot as he's diving and sliding. I went to a basketball game and a baseball game broke out. Into the game, number 11, Mahoney. Felix with a well-deserved rest, tenacious defensively, stupendous decision-making on the court by Jake Felix. We have a suitcase! Ladies and gentlemen, that's a travel. Give that man a Samsonite suitcase to take on his journey. Thunder lead 27-23. 9 minutes remain. Erico flips it into the paint to Rooney. Rooney pauses in the paint long enough to draw the skin on skin, and Rooney will shoot 2. 8 minutes 58 seconds. Thunder lead by 4. 27-23.
That's fine. Okay, that's fine. I'll keep you posted. All right,
Rooney's first attempt is short.
All right, pal.
We'll try to redeem him on himself on the second one. Second one is good. Pushes the lead to 5. Thunder's largest lead of the game. Get Erico with the personal foul. Mahoney and McCauley guard the perimeter. Giving nothing up. Disallowing any penetration. From the elbow, number 2 is short. 24 grabs the board for THOS. House of Sports reset. Mahoney jumped into the lane, almost picked it off, and they whistled him body to body, personal foul. Or did they get Chris from behind? Another 11-on-11 matchup. I can't tell. Lawler and, David Horvath, number 5, must have got here late. He checks into the game for the Thunder, along with Lawler, number 6. McCauley takes away the drive into the paint, forces the ball back outside. Erico says, not in my neighborhood, brother. Floater is no good. THOS has it. Back. Johnny! Oh, Johnny McCauley! Going out of bounds! The heady play as he bounces it off the knee of number 3. Go, Johnny! Mahoney over to the left. Back to McCauley. McCauley, Horvath down low in the paint. They get it into Horvath. Horvath. Ball stripped away. McCauley almost saved the possession again. Johnny McCauley throwing his body around like a pinball in a pinball machine. He's a pinball wizard. It's got to be a trick. A pinball wizard. Mahoney there defensively. Horvath on number 11. Number 11 spins. 2 big men around him, Lawler and Horvath, and this time Number 11's got to work a little harder for the shot. Mahoney into the paint. Penetration. Oh, he rolls in and out. Somebody give Mr. Mahoney some love. That was not a bad foul by Mr. Mahoney, if you ask me. As number 4 was going in for an easy layup. Mahoney, yes, he picked up the personal, but he's going to make number 4 think about it at the free throw line. It's at the 7-minute and 19-second mark. Thunder lead 28-23 over the House of Sports. First shot by number 4 is no good. Matt Mandela and Ari Oken check back into the game for the Thunder. A breather for Paulie and Erico. Second one is no good. Squeezed by Lawler. Over to Mahoney. Mahoney crosses over into the paint. Loses the handle. Flips it out to Mandela. Mandela over to Mahoney. Mahoney back to Mandela. Mandela looks. Thinks about inside. Stripped away by number 4. Number 4. Oh, it's a chance for a three-point play. As Mahoney picks up his second personal in a row, and number 4 will go to the line with a chance to cut it to 2. Free throw is no good. Lawler squeezes it. It's 28-25. Thunder with a 3-point lead.
All right, guys. One spot, guys.
Mandela on the right side dribbles up to the three-point stripe and passes it into. Oh, I can't keep up. Anyway, Mahoney has it. Mahoney's fouled. Thunder doing such a good job moving the ball around on that possession that I couldn't even keep track of where the ball was going. Lawler will inbound. Horvath and Oken down low. Mandela and Mahoney on the perimeter. Horvath over to Mandela. Mandela into the paint. Back out to Mahoney. Mahoney has the shot. Mahoney knocks it down! Mahoney answers with a big three-pointer. As we put out another call, the Roto-Rooter. Elbow jumper's too strong. Offensive rebound. And that's a suitcase on the House of Sports. As the bench is bouncing up and down for the Thunder, they lead their largest lead of the game, 6 points, 31-25 with possession. Still 6 minutes remain in this game. Take nothing for granted. Lawler handles the ball out on the perimeter. Finds Mandela. Mandela into the paint. Floats it up. He'll go to the line for 2. Matt Mandela at the line, number 21, shooting 2. Looking to extend a 6-point lead. First one is too strong, too long, off the back rim. We'll reset and do it again. Second one is short. Offensive rebound by Lawler. He finds Oken from the free throw line. And Lawler with the assist. And Ari Oken says, give me the ball. I know what to do with it. And the Thunder lead by 8. Stackhouse gets the troops pumped on the bench. Lawler, Horvath, Oken, Mahoney and Mandela on the court. Number 2 with a jumper, short. Number 4 grabs it for the House of Sports. Flips it out, 11 with the outside shot, too strong.
All right, guys.
Ball sails out of bounds off of the House of Sports. Thunder take possession with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. They lead 33-25. Blocking foul on the House. Mahoney gets up slowly, but he gets up assisted by David Horvath, number 5. The loving arms of a teammate. Lawler into Horvath. Horvath with strong hands. Jump shot off to the left. That was a Beyonce shot to the left, to the left. What a job! Who is that? That Mandela says, "Give me the ball, coach." Saves the possession. Smart timeout by Coach Dawson. 5 minutes to go in the game. Thunder lead 33-25. You're watching the Thunder Television Network and Stack Monster Productions. Bringing to you Game 3 action from the Ball in Your Hands tournament. Coming to you live on recorded television. Actually, it's not even television. It's probably a computer or a handheld device. But you get my point. Coach Dawson sticks with the formula. 5 minutes left in the game. Thunder playing with the triple towers down low. Horvath, Lawler, and Oken. That pass, as Bob Euchre would say, is just a little long. Sam Stackhouse scratches his head, but physical mistakes will happen. Number 11 not into the game right now. There's a three-pointer off to the right. Mandela grabs the rebound. In traffic, Mandela on the floor. They whistle a jump as he gets tied up. The House of Sports will keep it. Good job by the House of Sports on that possession. They need the possession as they trail by 8. Nice screen by number 24. Might have been a bit of a moving screen, but they're kids. Mahoney crosses over into the paint. Mahoney's going to have a floater, and he'll shoot 2. Just about got the bucket to go down, but the clock will stop at the 4:24 mark with Mahoney shooting 2 free throws. Coach from the House of Sports giving number 11, who's played a whale of a game, a breather on the bench. No doubt is going to bring him back in for the closing minutes. Thunder having a bit of a tough time from the free throw line so far today, leaving some points on the scoreboard. Hopefully they can correct that going forward as the day progresses. Mahoney will shoot his second, and he's money on the second one. 34-25, 9-point lead for the Thunder with a little under 4.5 remaining. All for it. Oken with his long arms guarding number 10. The ball gets forced around to the right into the paint, but the trio of towers waits in the post, especially without number 11.
All right.
Mandela got a hand in there, but they whistled Horvath down in the paint. 4 minutes remaining. Number 4 will shoot 2 for the House of Sports. Looking to chip away at a 9-point deficit. 14. And he's money on the first. Whittles it down to 8. Coach Stackhouse talking to Coach Dawson about the moving screens being set in the last couple of possessions by the House of Sports. Perhaps they're going to point 2 big free throws by number 4. They might mention something at a timeout to the officials. Inside, Oken, no call. Horvath grabs it, and Horvath did get the call. And David Horvath will shoot 2 free throws, looking to get back those 2 points. Just as I thought, with 3:52 after 1 free throw, number 11 will come back into the game to try to offset the advantage the Thunder have with Horvath, Lawler, and Oken down in the post. Horvath rattles in as he flushes it down for 1. 11 back into the game. 35-27, Thunder lead. Second one is no good. Regression. Thunder by 8. going to try to get the ball into their big man. That's a walk. Give number 21 a suitcase on that. Lawler will take it. .39. Lawler goes deep. Horvath out behind the pack. Horvath.
Good job, Dow.
Horvath had a little trouble holding on to the pass, and number 4 ran it down from behind, but he deflected it out, and the Thunder will take possession under their own basket. Mahoney tipped away. Oh, they say it went off of Mahoney, and they might be right. Of course, they're always right.
Jake, be aggressive.
3.5. Thunder lead by 8, 35-27. Hook shot is long. Squeezed by Lawler. Lawler down low, jump. Belongs to Blue. Horvath. The ball gets stripped by number 11 into the paint. 24 is good. And it's down to 6. It's a 2-possession game. Thunder need to protect the ball.
Nice work, Dave.
Thunder need to be a little more crisp on their passes, and they need to catch the ball.
Good job.
Coach Dawson recognizes this, calls a timeout with 2:59 on the clock, and the Thunder leading 35-29. Erico back into the game with Felix, Chris, Rooney, and McCauley. Into Felix. Felix out to Chris. Chris over to Rooney. Rooney saves it. Erico runs it down. Whistle on the play. Erico with the good hustle play. They said that he ran into his guy. Stolen by Felix on the inbound. Oh, but that's going to be a backcourt violation. As he saw Christie was in a little bit of trouble. But hey, that's the kind of trouble I like. That was trouble born of his aggressiveness and him stealing that ball. Into 24, into the paint. He misses. Ball is tipped. Tipped out by McCauley. Number 4 spins right. He gets called for the suitcase. He wanted to shoot a jumper, but Jake Felix was there defensively, forced him to change his mind, and in doing so, he took a stutter step, and the Thunder will inbound the ball. McCauley to the basket. Chase from the backside. McCauley is good! Johnny McCauley extends the lead with 2.5 remaining, the 37-29. Somebody's got to get on number 11. They missed him running down the right side of the court, did the House of Sports. And now the Thunder set up defensively. 3-pointer by number 2. Oh, man! Can you believe that shot? Number 2, ice water in his veins. He steals it back, jump ball. House of Sports will have it. Number 2 says, Coach, give me more playing time. Thunder lead by 5, 37-32. 2:10, stolen by Erico. Erico to the basket. Erico's good! Erico steals the ball just in a nick of time. Erico's bucket gives the Thunder a 7-point cushion, and more importantly, makes it a 3-possession game. Thunder lead 39-32. Erico's shot rattles in. 40-32, 8 points, 2 minutes. You do the math. Play defense. Don't foul. Stay on number 11. Box him out. Number 11 into the paint. Rooney tipped it away. Staying down to the left, they say. As Dawson and Stackhouse advocate for the Thunder ball. Number 2, he hit a big 3. This time he floats it up, and it's no good. Fight for the loose ball. THOS comes up with it. They look for number 11 in the post, but Christ is there. Long three-pointer, no good. On the floor, Erico, loose ball, jump ball. This time, Thunder get it. 139. Erico, McCauley for the basket. McCauley, no good. Tipped back out by Rooney. Stolen by Erico. Over to McCauley. McCauley gets fouled. On that steal by Erico, let us not forget that Jake Felix got a hand in there and deflected that ball. That's a total team effort defensively by the Thunder, as every man getting a hand on the rock, making everything difficult for the House of Sports. Thunder with a minute 27 lead, 40-32. McCauley takes it in the backcourt. McCauley through the hoop, inside the Rooney, off his hands and out of bounds. Welcome to the longest 1 minute and 21 seconds of your life, folks. Thunder still putting on the pressure. Doing what they do best. Pressure basketball defensively. Hoping to make Team THOS eat up. Oh, another big three by number 3. And he cuts it to 5 with 1 minute left. Chris, knowing that the 5 seconds work, makes a heady play and bounces it off the House of Sports player, and the Thunder will set it again. Into Rooney. Rooney, oh, off his leg. Oh, no. Rooney hoping for a foul call, did not get it. The Thunder just need to dig in defensively and not give up an easy bucket. Got to look for number 11 down low and number 3 and number 2 on the perimeter. Number 4 is the catalyst. He drives, pulls back into 11. 11, he's got a good look, he misses. Big miss. McCauley into the middle. McCauley over to Erico. Erico pulls it back out with a 5-point lead, saying unless I got a layup. That was a foul. That was a good foul. And it was a hug. Share the love. It was a good foul. It was an intentional foul. It was a necessary foul. As the House of Sports want to lengthen the game, McCauley to the free throw line. It's a continuous 1-and-1 from here on out. McCauley.
Box out.
With a 5-point lead at the line. Front end of the 1-and-1. McCauley is money. 6-point lead. One more free throw can make it a 3-possession game for the Thunder. That's going to be short. Can the Thunder come up with it? No. It's a 6-point game. Into the paint. Oh, they call a block on Felix. Oh, 2 shots with 30 seconds to go. Thunder lead by 6. Two shots for number 4. House of Sports trail 35-41. Now free throw is off. Too strong, too long. Second free throw attempt. Is no good. Offensive rebound and the putback, and it's down to 37-41. Thunder need to get the ball in and not turn it over. McCauley, heads up by McCauley. McCauley gets fouled. He'll shoot a 1-and-1. 4-point game with 17 seconds remaining. McCauley at the stripe, shooting a 1-and-1. Coach Dawson and Stackhouse bring in some size, Horvath and Lawler. They're going to, no doubt, on the next possession, try to get something maybe in the paint, and they want to deny the big man, number 11, any opportunity. McCauley set. McCauley is good on the first. 42-37. Back up to 5. One more, and it'll take 2 3-pointers just to tie it. McCauley's second one is no good. 5-point lead. Thunder don't want to foul. They just want to play good defense. There's a 3. It's short. Squeezed by McCauley with 9 seconds. They're going to foul him. Maybe not. McCauley could dribble out the clock. Felix, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Thunder win by a score of 42-37 in a hotly contested match with the House of Sports, a talented up-and-coming program out of Sparta, New Jersey. The Thunder will advance one step closer to a possible championship game and a rematch versus the IYB Blaze as they'll take on the Rockland Rockets in Game 4 of the tournament right after this. Of course, I may take a break and save my voice.
Stack monster, so don't even try. Great game, boys. It was a pleasure to call that game. I'm ducking down low because I got a bad angle on my camera. See you later. Here on. Who are we? Stack Monster Productions. You want to say it? Yeah. No, she doesn't want to say it. Stack Monster Productions. See you later.